First and foremost with De'Eric, I think I had a chance to go against him when I was at SMU, even 2 years ago when they were, I think, 7-1 when they came to our place. That was the year he had 50 touchdowns. I mean, he's an electric playmaker. And even after he decided he was coming here, getting to talk to someone even like Kendall Briles who coached him, and just get his his input on what he thought about it, just speaks volumes for who he is. Like Coach said, you turn on the tape and know he's made plays at this level and done it against really good teams. I mean, Oklahoma game 1 this year, he was doing some things, but it's who he is that's important. I mean, you got to have a leader at that position. You got to have a winner. He's got to do more than just throw the football or run the football. And so I think that's what drew me to him. We needed to address, and it's not just the guys that are on the roster. They got every opportunity to improve too. We know we got to be more productive at that position. And so I think knowing that we were going to probably bring in an older guy, it's the first thing I told all the quarterbacks here when I got the job. Before I ever met him on the phone, I just said, hey, I'm going to be up front with you because that's just how I roll. We're gonna go out and try to recruit a transfer quarterback. Doesn't mean we don't like you. Doesn't mean you won't be competing. But I just think that's the right thing to do. So they knew that even before we started recruiting De'Eric or anyone else or he came. But when he became available, it actually probably was good. It happened late in the process, and there was about a week left to get him into school, and it just worked out that because he and I had gone against each other, he's from the state of Texas. He knew Shane Michelle, who was a quarterback I had at SMU. They had conversations. I just think that kind of helped us get the ball rolling to the point that we were able to get him on campus. And when he came, like Coach said, I mean, it's to use a brand that sells itself. Miami and Coral Gables is a great place. And I think when he was able to sit down and see some of those cut-ups of the guys that we do have coming back, whether they put up big numbers or whatever, but just see them on tape, see them in the weight room, hang out with them for 48 hours, he felt really good about the guys that would be around him and that he could help make them better and they could help him reach some goals as well. Well, I think there's a couple things. One, if you don't have a quarterback in college pro football, I mean, if you don't have consistent play at that position and consistent production, it's hard to win at a high level. And so, De'Eric has a unique skill set. Honestly, completely different than the guy I had last year. But that's okay. I've been blessed to coach different style of guys, whether it's a Shane Michelle like last year, or whether it's a Cam Newton, Nick Marshall type. They're all in between. And I think the thing is at quarterback, whoever wins that job, you want to build what you do around what they do best, if that makes sense. Because everybody's a little different. From a system standpoint, look, we're going to know huddle. We want to be fast. We want to be physical. We want to make the defense defend the whole field. We want to try to put pressure and dictate to the defense more than them to us. There's all these things from a philosophical standpoint we're going to do and we believe in, regardless of who our quarterback is. But if you have a quarterback like De'Eric, you may run more zone read or run the ball more at the quarterback position than, say, a kid who doesn't. And those are just things that as you learn your guys and as you see them fit, that you're going to build towards what they do. But at the end of the day, for De'Eric, he played in similar style systems at Houston and in high school. I've worked with guys that have similar skill sets to him, so I knew he would fit from that standpoint. But there's nothing better than witnessing, and I witnessed when we would play Houston what a pain in the rear end he was to defend. So I'm excited that I get to have him on my side for a year.